Alrighty, boys and girls. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are we doing, everybody? Happy Tuesday. Good morning. Say what's up in the chat. Like the stream. You guys know the drill. Let me know where you guys are tuning in from. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Hope you guys are doing well. Happy Tuesday. There we go. All right. What's up, Francesco, PJW, Malik, Kuki, good morning. Oracle, good morning. Rahul, taking in. Good morning, Soné. Good morning, Marcus. John, David, Akira, Vish, Big Head Reef, good morning. Good morning, Dylan. Good to see you, man. Catherine, good morning. Da. Chartist, Jorge, me gusta. What's up, Crystal, Attack Forex, Tom, Mad Buyer, Bashi. Good morning, everybody. Hope everybody is doing well. We got market open here in less than 30 seconds. Let's go ahead and dive into some charts, if we may. So, as far as the economic calendar is concerned today, we do have 9:45 PMI news, so 15 minutes into opening bell. We got Trump talking at like 10 a.m. Listen, all right. Let me just confess to you, boys and girls, for a second. When I woke up this morning, well, first of all, we pumped like crazy yesterday, obviously. There was an OpenAI, I believe, announcement with NVIDIA that came out kind of late in the morning, and price just continued to rally. I'm not going to lie to you, boys and girls. When I woke up this morning and I saw the hourly chart doing this, I almost decided to just take today off, if I'm being honest. But we're here, so that's kind of where my head is at going into today in terms of expectations, though, if I'm being totally honest with you, boys and girls. Looking at the price action, looks like total dog shit. And looking at, obviously, the economic calendar, we've got Trump speaking at 9:50. We got Powell speaking at 12:30. So, I don't know. We're going to see what we get, boys and girls, but my expectations are not the highest at the moment, if I'm being totally honest, but we'll see. As far as what we can expect, or what I'm looking at in terms of technical analysis, now 4-hour time frame, big 4-hour fair value gap in here. But really what I'm looking at is really that hourly range above these external highs. So to me, it's kind of more so going to be how we trade around this range specifically, meaning, you know, if we were to hypothetically manipulate highs first and then see a trade back down into this range, maybe I could look to be short into that 4-hour imbalance. But if we get the sell-off here at the open, which we're kind of getting so far, and we see price trade down below these lows into this inefficiency and then see respect and then push for these highs, I want to be a bull into those highs. So I'm really just looking to play off of however we trade this range, to be honest, but looking for manipulation one way or the other, and then trying to catch that reversal towards the other end of the range. But it's not a big range to work with, obviously. I mean, the whole range is 50 points or less, so yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be a wait and see kind of a day, I think, for the early part at least, if I'm being honest. So, but yeah, market opened up. Just doesn't look the hottest right now. I mean, bro, look at this. Just look at this five. Just go to everybody. Do me a favor. Go to your 5-minute chart. Just somebody come look at this. Just go to your 5-minute chart for me and just, you know what I mean? You tell me what you're seeing. This is terrible. Not ideal. Just when we thought September price action might be back, we're like, oh well, yep, just kidding. Actually, are you part Indian? Darka. I'm not part Indian. Nope. First trade will probably come at 1050 macro, not 950 macro, Danny. Yeah, maybe. So, but yeah, I mean, looking at the daily chart, like we've had basically Hulk candles up for 3 days in a row. You know, expansion. Kind of felt like yesterday potentially could have been more of an inside day. And then obviously that open AI announcement with NVIDIA came out, and then we just saw price continue rallying. So yeah, no, 3 expansion days in a row. Like we're bound to have a choppy inside day here at some point. Where's the background music? It's playing. Can you hear it? Support and resistance gambling today, says Carlos. Listen, Carlos, I admire the willingness to adapt, I gotta say. You gotta admire that, right? But I'm not touching any of this at all until we do something with this range, at least. Like, we gotta do something with these highs, with these lows. I mean, shoot. Till then, I'm just gonna chill. Give me some. What do you boys and girls want to talk about while we wait? We got news in 10 minutes. Grab your coffees, boys and girls. Kick your feet up. Get comfy. This could be a hurry up and wait kind of a day. And yeah, as of right now, ES working higher at the open. NQ 15-minute candle currently bearish. So, man, oh man. Good morning from France. Actually taken in, or wee or no? Literally every time frame looks like shit. What video is that? What video is what? Nah, I can't hear. Oh. I got the elevator music playing in the background. Don't worry. I can hear it. You guys should be able to hear me too. Yeah, everything looks fine audio-wise. Good day to be a retail trader. Well, I think we're all retail traders. Rage bait master either way, right? Just because we trade smart money concepts doesn't mean our concepts ain't dumb sometimes, if you know what I'm saying. What's up, KCP? Good morning, good morning. What did I think about the Charlie Kirk Memorial? I mean, obviously it was a great turnout, as you would expect. So that's good. You know, I don't know. I'm a little bit more old school, I guess. Maybe I thought for a funeral there was a lot of theatrics, and you know, I don't know. I saw some stuff circulating on Twitter about it looking like a WWE event, you know, with the pyrotechnics and all that other stuff. So, and other people kind of criticizing that it was like a makeshift RNC almost in a way. So it's not really what you'd expect necessarily from a funeral. But I mean, I don't know. I wasn't there. Obviously the memorial with the big turnout and obviously millions of people watching around the world. It made an impact, but I don't really have any further thoughts on it too much. It's not really my place to judge whether it was you know, good or bad, I guess. Yeah. What's up, Simba? Is anybody in here from Arizona and went to it by chance? What are the odds? There's got to be some Arizona, or there's got to be some what are they called? Arizonians? Is there any Arizonians in the chat? Something tells me that's not what they're called. I'm doing well, Leon. How are you? Doing well. NQ working lower here, taking out these recent lows, the low end of this range, while ES is working up still. News in 7 minutes. Airheads. was going to where there was thousands of people in line by 4 a.m. See, like I find that part really cool. Obviously, the show of support. I mean, I saw pictures from like inside the stadium. It looked like it was packed almost all the way around. Probably got more people there for that than an Arizona Cardinals game. Did I check gold? I have not looked at gold. Yeah, I know it's been pumping up just like NQ has though. Yeah, I don't know about you boys and girls, but like I can't be the only one. You can't tell me I'm the only one that woke up this morning, saw this chop, and was like, "Oh yeah, I'm so excited." Am I the only one that considered taking an off day today? Maybe I am. Maybe I'm just, I don't know. Maybe I'm not as degenerate as I think. I will say this though. About the memorial, and I don't know how you guys feel about it. And I'm not trying to slight it. I'm not trying to be judgmental or harsh or anything like that. And this is by no means a necessarily anything towards like Erica, but just in the ideology of Christianity as a whole. Allow me to maybe rant on this for a little bit, because I gotta tell you, I know some people were really raving about how they loved the fact that Erica was like, I forgive him, I forgive him. And listen, I understand the premise. I understand why someone would say that. I understand why some other Christians would applaud that and say that that's a sign of strength. And maybe it is. But I got to tell you, my knee-jerk reaction to it was not a positive one. And as I've sat and I've thought about it, as I've pondered it, because I've asked myself, you do some self-reflection. I'm like, is there something wrong with me that like I feel this way towards like not liking the fact that that's being so celebrated? And I think where I'm coming from with that, a couple different angles. Number one, I just find that modern day Christianity has gotten so lukewarm. You know what I mean? Where it's like, obviously we're called in the Bible to fight and oppose evil, but yet we live in this such a watered down era of Christianity where it's like everything's about acceptance, tolerance. And we said it last week on stream, boys and girls. You don't get in life what you want, you get in life what you tolerate. And I think as modern day Christians, I just think we've gotten so extremely tolerant of so many different things that it's like, well, at what point are we drawing the line anymore? At what point are we putting a foot down and saying like, this is bullshit, no more of this, and actually do something about it? And I understand that could be a totally hot take. And again, I was really trying to preface it by saying there's nothing against like Erica. I mean, if that really gives her peace of mind, and she's genuine in what she said, then I think that's great. But I also, I wouldn't resonate with it. I got to tell you, if it were me, and maybe it makes me a weaker man. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. It's really up to your own discretion, but I would be, in order to be forgiven, first of all, it's not my job to judge. That's God's job. But in order for somebody to be granted forgiveness, there must be repentance. And me personally, it would not bother me one bit to hold a grudge. But maybe I'm petty. So anyway, but other than that, that was maybe like my only thought on it all. But you could definitely go both ways on it, huh? Well, I saw it's like saying find the good in people. That's such a coward saying. You shouldn't have to find anything. They should just show you. Well said, Kevin. You know, I also saw this. I don't know if I it was a fire quote. Hang on. You know, I wish I didn't send so many tweets in a group chat. Makes me have to scroll up a mile just to find anything. What was it though? I'll see if I can remember off the top of my head. Ugh. I don't remember it. Hang on. I don't want to butcher it, boys. Whole lot of pain. Here we go. All right. This was the quote that I heard after the whole like forgiveness thing happened. Mercy to the guilty is cruelty to the innocent. I'm going to say that one more time. Mercy to the guilty is cruelty to the innocent. Just let's let that marinate a little bit. I don't know where that quote's from. But that's like my only grievance with the memorial. But then again, maybe I'm in the wrong. I gotta accept that I could be in the wrong here. That is selective. Jesus forgave his executioners without their repentance. So many other examples of unconditional forgiveness. Yeah, I don't definitely don't disagree there. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just giving you guys my honest. Maybe that's why it's so hard for me to resonate with it at the end of the day too, because I'm not the kind of person that would be. I wouldn't show that much grace personally. I just feel like the modern day Christianity has gotten so lukewarm and watered down. Regardless of that one specific example, just as a general sense, that's how I feel about it. You know, for lack of a better descriptor, I would say it's gotten really woke, really accepting, really inclusive, really tolerant. Kind of the modern day evangelical Christianity. I mean, I remember sitting at the dinner table. My grandma used to say, "Gay people were going to hell." We're Catholic though, so what do you expect? I mean, that's just how far we've shifted, though. That's my point. I'm not saying she was right or wrong. I'm just saying we've sure shifted. That's all I'm saying. Don't shoot the messenger. R.I.P. Grandma Dorothy. Yeah, Kirk was definitely the moderate, right? For sure. Did I feel like she was firing shots at me? Maybe she was, dude. Maybe I was sitting there. I was like 5 or 6, probably playing Pokemon or something on my Game Boy, and she was probably just like, "No grandson of mine is gonna catch them all." That's probably what she was thinking. Oh, grandson of mine is going to be playing with Pikachu in Charizard on his Game Boy. Anyway, anyway, boys and girls, we're past the 9:45 news. PMI numbers have come out. Looks like a little bit under forecast here, and we got Trump apparently going to start talking like any second now. I don't know what he's speaking at though. Oh, at the UN. I see. Let's see. Maybe I should pull that up. Although all I know is we do have this movement down. I'm going to show you guys ES and NQ side by side here. So NQ on the right, ES on the left. Obviously, ES slightly moving higher, working higher at the moment. NQ has worked lower. Cracking correlation here. I guess we could check YM just for shits and giggles. YM is pumping. What the fuck? Crazy. See what I'm saying? YM is just in its own world, dude. Go home, YM. You're drunk. You know, shoot. But yeah, you know, I would say that, I mean, if we saw some movement back into the range, obviously my bias for now is that we could potentially have manipulated these lows into these inefficiencies here. And we could see price maybe now come back towards these relative equal highs that were left. But I'm going to want to see some clean structure probably form on like a 5-minute to mess around with it. We are trading into a deeper or a larger 4-hour gap, obviously. And if you were to just go from previous swing low to swing high, you could still make the argument that we're in a deep premium. So just things to all keep in mind, I guess. That's all I'm saying. What's up, Tyler? Good to see you, man. Been loving the videos on X, dude. Yeah, Trump should be talking any minute now. Let me go ahead and pull him up, actually. It's the biggest. It's the best. $10 trillion to Israel. All right. You might go deaf for a moment. I'm going to mute it, though. Hang on. All right. He's not live yet. Some other guy's talking right now. $10 trillion to Israel. No trades for me yet, Tyler. I haven't traded yet this week. Yeah, Tyler, I woke up this morning. I was telling Chad just a little bit ago that when I first saw this chop in this sideways range on NQ, and then obviously you factor in the fact that we had 9:45 PMI news, Trump starting to speak at any moment now, apparently. Powell speaking later today as well. Like, and just the fact that we've had 3 expansion days in a row and then we see this range. I woke up this morning and I was this close to just canceling stream and taking the day off, if I'm being honest. But then I was like, nah, I wasn't doing anything else. So I'm like, let me get on here. We'll talk shop with the chat at least, hang out and spectate, speculate, commentate, and just see what happens. But yeah, I was tempted after seeing price action this morning when I woke up to just hit the old snooze button, get a couple extra Z's. So we'll see. Haven't traded this week yet. Didn't take anything yesterday. Might not take anything this morning. Nothing wrong with chilling with the boys in the chat. That's what I'm saying. That is what I'm saying. Nothing wrong with it at all. Call me Papa Gene. I might have to just, I don't know if the price action is gonna look like this all day. I might have to crack a top as well. Papa top again. Grab some buds. Your thoughts on the 50 states, one Israel thing? I don't know. I thought that was. I mean, you probably get. You probably don't even need me to explain my thoughts. You probably know my thoughts. AMZ. I should probably just avoid the topic altogether, because once you get me going on it, I'm not going to shut up, and it's just probably not going to be good for anyone. If I'm being honest. Cass says they just revoked my Tradeify account without any reason. I did not even trade this week. Anyone has the same problem? So Cass, I just discovered from Chelsea in the chat, she said at the end of last week that she had her account revoked for not for inactivity, basically not taking a trade for a week. Now, it's not uncommon for a prop firm to have an inactivity rule, but a week is definitely more on the shorter side, and apparently that is what is stated on their website, is 1 week, but it also says that they should issue a warning before just revoking it. So let me know if you got a warning, but yeah, apparently it's a 1 week inactivity rule. I do not know for certain if it applies to lightning fundeds. I guess I could double check for you guys. I probably should double check for you guys. Since this is now the second time that this has happened to somebody. But I don't know if it applies to lightning fundeds as well, or if it's just funded accounts that you got either advanced or growth. Let me shoot my team a message here. I say my team because it sounds cool. Let me get my team on it here. Still working lower here on the NASDAQ. You guys hear me typing or no? Little keyboard ASMR. All right, we'll see if I get a response back while we're on stream here. Otherwise, we're giving 10 trillion to Israel. I would give you guys a giveaway, but I already gave all my accounts to Israel. I'm just kidding. Maybe we'll do one, huh? Maybe we'll do one. Otherwise, yeah, Trump is not live yet. Perhaps incoming soon. NQ selling off. ES finally starting to catch up. Equilibrium level of this 4-hour range is 888, which also happens to be the previous high. Baba top again. Oop. There we go. No Trump yet. um. Yeah, how's my Trump voice? Is it good? I feel like the Trump impressions are always the best impressions. PM session might be good as we have Powell speaking later potentially. I mean, I don't know if AM session will be terrible necessarily, especially if we're gonna. I was just worried that we would stay in this range all morning. Now, if we were to get this deeper sell off, rebalance, maybe take out these lows here to the left, and then we start seeing price start to rally for these highs, I don't mind longs at all. Don't mind longs at all. But yeah, it could be one of those days where we maybe see that move deliver, but by the time it takes price from equilibrium of the range to these highs is going to be the question, right? Could be one of those things that it grinds up all day until the end of the day, and then power hour we see finally price trade to it. Trump is supposed to be speaking any second now. Some other guys jawboning. I do not use YM T-bone, no. How would you form your setups if you would on such a day where ES and NQ are this much out of sync if you were to look for trades? Yeah, so I would just look for, obviously because they're this diverged, you're going to see SMTs likely both sides of the range. I would just look for higher time. I wouldn't even really reference SMT as far as like a trade, like a reason to take a trade necessarily. I'm more so concerned about what's going on more so on the higher time frame. Like if we were to rebalance NQ here and then we were to give us a 5-minute, for example, nice change in the state, structure shift, etc., with some displacement, then that would confirm to me that we've rebalanced and we're ready to go higher. And I would just trade off that. And then I would kind of just ignore the SMT. But in all likelihood, we'll probably have some SMT in our favor as well at that point. What's up, Rotten Chicken? Good to see you, man. What's up? What's up? Five out of 10, Jaden. Damn it. Thought we were gonna be better than that. Looking at the poll in the chat, though, by the way, just so we get this out of the way, 53% of the chat was bullish again today, just for the record. 53% bullish. We'll end the poll off there. We basically just do the poll for good measure at this point. It's over 50% bullish every day. I'm gonna lie, PA is fired today. PA is fired today. If you guys haven't banked on all of your funded accounts with this price action today, I actually don't know what you're doing. How do you handle a situation with less than $50 in the bank and working all day for $5 and living in Africa? I do not know if I'm the right person that should be answering this question. Mainly because I don't live in Africa. And I do not know. I do not know the kind of opportunities that I could. I don't know. I'm not sure what kind of advice I could give you, Alizar. Obviously, I've been broke as a joke before, but like I said, I don't live in Africa. So what I had to do was go get a job, work hard, get creative, hustle a little bit. You know, I'm not sure what to tell you because I'm not even sure like what's a plausible thing for me to tell you being in Africa, other than there's no shortage of money out there. I'm sure there's something that you can do to make money. Work a job. If you're really in that bad of a financial situation, Alizar, first of all, why are we trading? Let's be honest. Like, if it's not looking that good for you right now, I wouldn't make trading your priority. I'm just being honest. Now, if it works out and you can get a job that allows you to still demo trade, you know, still get chart time and learn, that's fantastic. But bro, you need to make money. You need to make money, and it's only going to help your trading at the end of the day. I mean, when there's a shortage of money in your bank account, trading is that much harder because you can't keep the emotions away as easily. For those of you guys that are on TikTok live, I'm gonna end the live over here on TikTok, and then if you guys want, come over to YouTube. All right, we'll see you guys over here. Peace and love. All right. No, Trump literally hasn't started talking yet. This guy is just. Am I not on the right? Let me check again. Let me make sure I got the right. I think I got the right one. That's not it. Yeah, no, Trump has not started talking yet. This guy just finally got done though, so maybe he'll be stepping up here. Congrats, Choice Champions. Good luck on your longs. I'm not in anything at the moment, boys and girls. I'm just chilling. Oops. With TradingView, yes, you can use. I'm using Tradeify and TradingView together right now, Ruben. Yep, yep. If you want to copy trade though, you'll have to use if you want to use TradingView, that is, you'll have to use Replicanto and NinjaTrader. So I have NinjaTrader open on my other monitor over here and Replicanto. So I have my leader account hooked up. So if I take anything here, it'll execute on everything. All right, here comes Trump, boys and girls. Just, you guys ever just see what's going on in the chat? $10 trillion Israel. No, I'm not muted. I'm not muted. I'm just listening. I was eyeing up this 2-minute gap as a potential inversion. So far it's holding respect to it. So obviously you can ignore that this says IFVG for now. But had we gotten this traded above it, I would have been potentially willing to look to long. So maybe we still get it. Just waiting though. 10-13 right now. All right. All right, let's see here, boys and girls. Interested in potential longs setting up here. We can create this inversion. All I know, though, is how funny would it be? Trump was talking about how the stock market has put in 48 new all-time highs. Wouldn't that be funny? He's just talking about how amazing the stock market and everything is, and then all of a sudden we just see price dump. Don't you guys think that'd be kind of fitting? Well, what is this? All right, we got China announces 3-year plan to overtake Nvidia in AI chips. Oh, it's China's version of Nvidia, I guess. Plans to overtake Nvidia's AI chips, it says. Yeah, we'll see about that, buddy. We'll see about that. China. My Trump stream is late? What do you mean? It says I'm live. Look. It says I'm live. Oh, you can't see it. Look. Oh, no. Yeah, it's probably the latency from the YouTube. Bruno. We don't have to listen to it, but I figured whatever he was saying was more interesting than what's going on currently on the chart. The chart looks like doo-doo. TBH. 10 trillion to Israel. Rezahi. Listen, the chat said I had to be bullish today. All I know is I put the poll in the chat, bullish or bearish, and whatever it is, that's my bias. Every time. Would have been a good setup for me after the 3-minute inversion for a long, but today just feels different. Yeah, today definitely feels today feels like it could maybe be a fuck around find out kind of a day. So what I'm looking for here is a potential. I need to see some like actual displacement back up, right? Like if we just get like a weak ass close, you know what I mean? And just like a small little inversion. I don't know. That's not really convincing enough for me. He just called everyone out. You're lying. He's done yapping. What are you talking about? No, he called me out. Son of a. Known as Donald J. Trump. Yeah. Yeah, that fair value gap does not want to break, boys. We might see this thing just die. I kind of hope it does at this point, if I'm being honest. I will say, the fact that over 600 of you have hung out, even though we're basically just listening to Trump and watching barcode price action, I got to say I'm impressed. So in the spirit of brotherhood, what do you say we run a giveaway, chat? While we're waiting, fuck it. What do you say, huh? In the spirit of brotherhood. I already forgot how to make it. Fuck. There we go. Question is, boys and girls, do we do, for the giveaway time, do we do 6 or 7 minutes? Get it? All right, boys and girls. If you want to be in the giveaway, hop on into the Discord. I'll drop the link in the chat. Hop in the Discord. 7 minutes. Just come here and click this giveaway button. Click this one time and you'll be entered into the giveaway for a growth account. We got 6 minutes. It'll pick a winner at 9:32. 9:32, chat. All I know is right now, price is just not tradable, if I'm being honest. It's not tradable, chat. I have been a good boy today. Great trades. Thank you for noticing. I really have. Yeah, the link in the Discord in the chat should work. Should work. If it doesn't work, close down your Discord and reopen it. But hey, this is why you boys and girls, you can't hop in the Discord and hop out. Otherwise, sometimes you know, if you got to get back in a hurry, it's just like, what are you doing, you know? Giveaway winner in 5 minutes. 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes. Fire away if you wish, boys and girls. Fire away if you wish. I've left like 600 in break evens. Yeah, I put the verification on for the Discord group just because it was getting a little out of hand with some of the spam accounts, and this doesn't prevent all of them, but it prevents some of them. Yeah, exactly. Jacob, that was an old video. Somebody asked what car I drove, and I had an old video from when I got it. That was what that was. So I've had that car since it was brand new in 23. So I bought it. I got it in February of 23. But it might be truck season, boys. It might be truck season here soon. I do love it though. I love BMW. They have first class customer service. First class customer service. If you want to enter the giveaway, Join the Discord. Link is in the chat multiple times. Link is also in the description of the stream. Hop in the Discord, go to the giveaway section, click this little giveaway horn. I wonder if it lets me enter. Interaction failed. Nope, guess not. That'd have been sick, dude. That would have been sick. Picking a winner in 3 minutes. 2 minutes now. 2 minutes. We're giving $10 trillion to Israel. 10 trillion to Israel. That was tough, actually. $10 trillion to Israel. So, yeah, man. I don't know. Price action's just not it right now. If you guys are taking trades right now, I gotta ask you, are you okay? And are you on drugs? Are you on drugs? We're all wondering. 10 trillion to Israel. Locked yourself out? Had a babe, Anthony. All right, guys. We got a minute. We got a minute. I like this. I like it, Kev. 2025 M3 competition and a 25 XM5. Ooh. Those are yummy. All right, guys. 40 seconds. Buy Tyler for the sake of me, says Ahmed. No. It is 10:30. I'm assuming you're saying go long off of a 1 minute. I got the 1 minute chart over here on my Ninja Trader. I see the 1 minute fair value gap you're probably longing from. Good luck, Ahmed. Good luck. Hope it works out for you. All right, guys. Countdown is on. And the winner Mr. XYZ. Oh, Mr. XYZ, congratulations. Mr. XYZ, come over here to the tickets and submit a ticket, and then I will get a code to you after stream, Mr. XYZ. Congratulations, congratulations. Mr. XYZ, are you in the chat, by the way? That motherfucker back there is not real. What's up, bro trader? I'm doing well, man. How are you? We've just been chilling. Killing. True. I don't know, boys. Is it even worthwhile to fucking sit here anymore? Like, if we're being honest. You know what I mean? That's my alt account. Yeah, that's what it is. I'd find a way to win it somehow, damn it. You're also good. I'm glad to hear it, bro trader. Are you a day trader if you don't trade every day? El Grande, that's a great question. That is a great question. It's kind of like if a tree falls in the forest and nobody was around to hear it, did it make a noise? Tis the question. If you are a day trader and you don't take a trade every day, are you really a day trader? Settling to your course. I can't tell if you're being serious or not. MKP. I'm assuming you're being sarcastic, but you never know. Hey, let me make a paywall behind a make believe course and send it quick, just in case you're serious. Just in case. You think it's gonna drop? I'm taking all shorts. All right, Mister 123 Protein. Yeah, can we full port? Can we full port sideways? Is that a thing? Day trading is not about trading every day, says Commodity Trader. Commodity Trader sounds like a quitter mentality. I'm kidding, obviously. But imagine if I said that though and meant it. What the hell is Trump talking about? I have no idea. I think he's talking about immigrants or something. Look at him. Yeah, Daniel, I'm excited to watch that. I think that just came out, right? This morning, I think. Nick Fuentes on PBD podcast. I'm excited to see I'm excited to watch that one. Yeah, this guy's just going and going, man. Shit, boys. I don't know. It's I mean, we talked about it obviously from the very beginning today, how it might just be a low expectation, not really looking to take too much trade wise kind of a day. Like, even if we do get this 2-minute inversion, it's just like, I mean, I know that I feel like the moment I close the stream off, it's just gonna maybe a great opportunity presents itself. But then again, it's just like, who's to say we don't just trade up into here and see this, right? So I don't know. I don't know how long he's gonna talk for either. And we got Powell speaking later today at middle of lunch hour. This is also at the UN, I'm assuming. Nope, I don't think. But is this not at the same thing? Oh, this is in New York. Powell speaking in Rhode Island. So I don't know, man. It just seems like a day to do unnecessary damage to our accounts, if I'm being honest. At least in the morning here. Maybe it clears up by the PM session a little bit. And we get some better action after Powell is wrapping up. But I don't know. It just feels like not a great day to be trying to push it right now. Are we doing YouTube giveaway, Gordon? Yeah, I just ran a giveaway in the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, get your ass in there. Get your ass in the Discord. All right. This is where we're going to do probably many giveaways going forward. And the livelihood of the Discord is not up to me. The livelihood of the Discord is up to the people. The livelihood of the Discord is up to the chat. So that group will be as lively as we want to make it, boys and girls. All right. But I would say hop in there. We'll do more giveaways. Congrats to Mr. XYZ. I'll get you your code here after stream is done. But I would just say this, guys, whether you're green, whether you're red right now, you know, if you're flat, I would say good job. Obviously, a lot of us are probably pretty flat on the day for the most part. You know, if you're red, just don't try to get it back in these conditions, right? Like, be smart, be patient, wait for better opportunity. The week's still early, right? We still got the whole week left, really. So, can trading become a full-time job? Depend on it fully on the long run. I mean, yeah, it definitely can, but it's all relative, Rage Bait Master, right? Like, you gotta, everything comes down to your personal situation at the end of the day, your personal expenses. You know, what is a lot of money? What is financial freedom to some people might not be financial freedom to somebody else. You know? Now with that being said though, I also would never tell someone that they shouldn't pursue multiple streams of income. You know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, if you're trading properly, you're really not you're not spending a lot of time trading, right? Like you're maybe trading 1 to 2 hours a day. And some days you're not trading at all. So, you know, what are you doing with that other time? You know, I guess if you're making enough from trading and you feel comfortable to just say, you know what, no, I'm good on all that, then that's great. But yeah, I don't know. I just think it's irresponsible and kind of weird, to be honest, for people to just sit here and be like, oh yeah, I don't do anything else. And then try to like turn around and sell you the idea of like trading and trading only. I just don't even see the point. You know what I mean? Like, why would you not want to? Why would you want to make money only one way? It's just like working a job and never doing anything else. It doesn't make any sense. But that's just me, though. What do I know? Anyway, boys. Yeah, I'm probably going to call it. I see price trading back up into this range for now, into this 15-minute gap now. Look at this. See what I say? As soon as I close the stream, we're just going to get a rip. Just going to get a rip. Is he Trump's? Yeah, Trump's not done yet. The water drugs, boys. Is this just going to run this high out into this 15-minute gap and plunge lower? Humana. Yeah, equilibrium of the 4-hour range is literally perfect to the tick of the previous high. Which I just find I find that interesting, chat. Maybe we should watch this a little bit longer. What I tell you, as soon as I was getting ready to close stream, it's like something's gonna happen. We'll stall a little bit longer. Caught my eye literally last second, Daniel. I was like I was a hair away from just closing this off. $10 trillion. 10 trillion to Israel. Oh. Ain't it funny how ES is now seemingly almost the weaker one than NQ? So it's already flipped. $10 trillion is real. $15-minute candle is about to close here as well. Very weak close on that 15. Yeah, guys, I'll give this a try. I'm gonna go light risk though. Let's just do one mini. $380 risk, 19-point stop. Oh God, no. Didn't mean to do that. Oh. See if we can get filled on the order here. Put the limit at 956. I know I'm being kind of a dick for a tick on the fill here, but new 15-minute candle just opened. See if we get picked up. 15-minute fair value gap. Trading view just lagged out apparently. 15-minute fair value gap tap. 1 minute change in the state. Inversion. BPR. Let's see. What do you think, chat? Good trade or no? I like it. James Landon says, don't short. I don't want to take your liquidity. I want to give it to you, James Landon. I want to give you my liquidity. Why does it keep grabbing that? This might not pick me up. We got macro in a few minutes. Your stops are 930. James, it's not looking good. It's not looking good. We'll see here. It very well. I mean, I may have just been being really picky with the entry. I mean, I think it's a good day to be picky. So I guess there's that, but you believe? Listen, I believe enough to get picked up, hopefully. That'd be cool. I'm not going to be too upset though if it just goes. I mean, I was literally this close to ending stream like 5 minutes ago. What I tell you, boys, sometimes you just gotta just act like you're gonna leave. And the market's like, all right, he's going, dump it. He's going. Go. Sniper team, move. Yeah, you can't, NQ can't keep a secret. Dirty birdie. Perfect equal lows. Well, not, yeah, pretty much perfect equal lows on ES was just generated here. James Landon's like, shut up. BPR's balanced price range is basically just overlapping fair value gaps. Price is on the 1 minute. It's currently holding up at this volume imbalance. But yeah, not risking a whole lot here. 19 points on 1 mini, 380 risk. But the reward is pretty good, taking it down to equilibrium, 680. I would go break even at recent lows. So would be a dandy if we could get it. Despite everything this morning. Cello Fortune, I am from Wisconsin. Somewhere in Wisconsin. Anyone who defies India shall fall. Listen, all the H-1B visas. We're bringing Indian in. We're bringing Indian in. Can't even say it. We're bringing Indians in by the truckload. Diego, I marked the equilibrium from the if you go to the 4 hour, the 4 hour dealing range. I guess I could show you. This right here. So from this swing low to these highs, we are in a relative premium of this range. So that's what that is based off of. Might get picked up here, maybe. I think we're trading into a 2 minute maybe right now. Oh, a 2 minute gap. I mean, I'm being a real dick for a tick on this entry. I'm not going to lie. Oh, God. Oh, gosh. I think this might be it. Macro is starting. Look at this hourly. Not chasing it, though. I'm leaving this limit right where it is. For now. For now. Why not long? I mean, I feel like I already kind of explained why. I wasn't against longs earlier, but with more information now, I feel like shorts look like the move here. BPR stands for balanced price range. Hey, all right, boys, we're in. Let's see. We got a couple people long in the chat. I'm gonna try this short. Let's see. In the macro now as well. I'll be break even basically as soon as we trade through recent lows. Yeah, these lows do look clean though, don't they? Let's see what we get, chat. See, Tyler, I wish you longed with me. James, it's all right. It's all right. One of us will win, right? The highs look clean too. Yeah, the external range highs. Yeah, I just the fact that we're in a deeper premium on the 4-hour gives me a little bit more confidence with lower, but looking at ES as well. So guys, ES on the 15 here. This is ES 15. Perfect equal lows were generated. Here's obviously the 15-minute gap, right? Looks pretty good. I kind of do have to pee though. Do a marble race, yeah. Yeah, the marble race. We might not even need that today though. And I don't know how to do it. Paris says, 4 years of analytical experience here. I'm short. Fuck yeah, Paris. Hell yeah. Tell me why. Just got a nice inversion here. See if we can get this to continue. Looking dandy, looking dandy. Tell me why. Another BPR left behind here on the 1 minute. Looking good though. Looking real good. Thanks, Ben. Hey, that's all right. You can gaslight. Keeping an eye on ES here. The generated equal lows at 744 might get hit here. That might be my break even. There we go. Starting to get this push away here. New hour just opened up. There we go. Get another move through some new lows. I'm going to go ahead and just probably roll the stop up now. I think we should be good. Think we should be good. Wouldn't want to see this fail anyway if we do come back up. Can we get some displacement lower here is the question. Or as soon as I roll my stop forward, it says, let me wick all the way back to Valhalla. Yeah. Get your ass down. 744 ES. We're 1 point away. 3 ticks away. 2 ticks away. It's just hanging on. There we go. All right, 744 on ES taken. Already break even here. Obviously, if it's gonna get really rangy though, you know, we might see just a slow, like a little shallow purge below these lows and then come back in the range. If that is the case, that's fine. Then there were just not really great opportunity here. So I'm break even. Risk-free trade. A nice little dumpy would be sick. Trump is still talking. Conquered oceans, gave money to Israel. Yeah, that's what I've heard, James. I've heard Mumbai is real nice this time of year. I have heard that. James, are you still did I get the dub on the shorts there versus your longs, or is your stop loss this recent low? Yes, you did. I'm still in though, not looking too good. When we take a partials, you can partial whenever you want. I got one mini on, so I'm not gonna be partialing. I'll be fully out towards equilibrium. But like I said, ES ran these recent lows, so now, you know, if we're just gonna stay in a rangy condition, then we might see this just come all the way back, and it is what it is. Just keep bouncing, James. I didn't tell you to stop. James, you thought you found a nice chat here? Wrong. Just kidding. Our chat, my chat's pretty good. My chat's pretty good. The reason that I actually pick on Indians so much is because the people that annoy me the most in the chat are those from India, or with like a really Indian name in the chat. So really, you guys bring it on yourselves. It ain't like I started live streaming with a vendetta against Indians. You know, I give everybody in the chance a chat, but when you start saying silly things, I don't care who you are. You know what I mean? I'm gonna troll you back. It just so happens that, well, those of Indian heritage in the chat seem to be a common theme, but he's in command. You guys want to know something funny? My dog, as soon as I started playing that, my dog comes in here all excited because he thinks I'm done streaming. Psych. All right, end of the macro coming in hot here though. Might all be for nothing. ES still staying weak. Yeah, Yeah, we'll see. Might just be a break even after all this anyway. In order to be balling, you gotta be all in. That's the thing. Sleep stream. Damn it, James. Is this gonna be like we're both right kind of situation? That sucks. Like I was right for a little bit, now you're gonna be right for a little bit. But in the end, we're just gonna look back at price and be like, what the fuck was this shit? Like, I feel like that's what's happening here. What? Where'd all my memes go? What? All my memes are gone? Oh, no, they're not. Well, that's strange.
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
All right, guys, I'm thinking a break-even stop is imminent. Range bound it is. Range bound it is. We thought we had him, huh? I didn't even play the Hawk Tool girl. Taken in says, nah, it will work. Nah, I don't think so. If it was going to work, we should have seen displacement through these lows. We're cooked, chat. It's break even for sure. For sure, break even. I would bet my firstborn child on it. Maybe even my second. All right. Break even. Stop there. Chat up $14 into 24 cents. Boys, we're rich as fuck. Let's go. Private jet on me. Private jet on me. Private jet on 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh, guys. Look at this price, though. Fucking A. Dang, man. What could have been, right? Well, we tried. We tried. Took a good trade. Can't control the candles, though, can we? No, sir. We'll see if this divergence is finally enough to trade us to the highs. That'd be really cool for you guys holding longs, but I am not going to participate in that just because I don't want to get caught in chop if that's what we get. We're just in this range. We've been in this range since 941, so until we get out of this range can get fucked. Can I get an amen, chat? Can I get an amen? Someone do it for me. How to set up your FP tools, sire? Please tell me. My FP tools? I'm not sure I know what you're saying. FX billionaire. Do we dare do a P&L check? I'm curious to see where everybody's at today. I mean, I was 5 minutes away from closing stream, no trades. And then this presented itself and it didn't really amount to much, but let me know, boys and girls. How are we doing today? Red, green, or flat? I think is Trump still talking? No, Trump is not talking. We got some other guy here. Aww, that's so sweet. Yeah, James, you leave Kevin alone. Neither one of us swing that way, but if we did, well, you get it. Yeah, guys, looking at the poll in the chat here, green, red, flat, pretty much a mixed bag, mostly flat though. Red is always good seeing red being the least of our votes. I mean James Landon, he's got two white first names though. Kind of an oxymoron. I love when the chat just gets tilted towards each other. You got one guy pulling this off. You got one guy doing this. Another guy doing this. Another guy doing this. Another guy doing that. And anyone that made money in the range is doing this today. Anyway. 3 break even, 2 loss. America stinks. Okay. He's trolling, boys. He's trolling. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. All right, guys. Hey, I'm going to call it there. It's been a choppy day. If you're green today, congrats, I guess. If you're red today, you can see why. Just don't be silly and do something you're going to regret later. Like I said, wait for conditions to be better. That's what I would say. I feel like that's the responsible thing for me to tell you is, you know, it is what it is. Took our one attempt at what I felt was a really good setup. Good enough to go break even. That was about it. And be up a little over like 1 hour at one point. But that was it. Hey, appreciate you guys. Like the stream before you go. Congrats on the giveaway winner. I'll get you a code after this. Tomorrow, no news Wednesday. It's the only other day with no red folder news, I believe, this week. 10 a.m. new home sales, no red folder news. I mean, if today stays really rangy and slow, though, I would expect there to be a little bit better delivery tomorrow, at least some cleaner objectives. Otherwise, yeah, man. Plenty of week left. Plenty of ball left, boys and girls. Plenty of hoop left. I made my $14 per account. We're rich, baby. We're rich. We'll take it. But hey, appreciate you guys. Enjoy your Tuesday. And I will see you guys back here tomorrow, 9:15 a.m. Peace and love, everybody.